Ito ang Broad Stream Cast Communicators, ang naiba at kakaibang plataforma sa digital broadcast. Mula Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao hanggang sa iba't ibang dako ng mundo. Broad Stream Cast Communicators, ang sandigan ng sambayanan mula sa walang labis at walang kulang na pagbabalita, paglilingkod, maglalahad ng mga mapagbuong komentaryo at usaping pambayan para sa kapakanan ng karamihan. Broad Stream Cast Communicators, tuwirang maglilingkod ngayon hanggang sa susunod na henerasyon. Buhay Online, Chikahan at kaalamang pangkabuhayan. Ating tunghayan, pakinggan at tuklasin ang mga pangyayari at kaganapan sa mundo ng online. Buhay Online, Chikahan at kaalamang pangkabuhayan. Alamin ang pinaka-latest trends mula sa trabaho at kung hanggang saan ang narating ng teknolohiyang ito. At ngayon, narito na ang ating host, ang ating Techiemommy, si Jaye C. Bautista.
Hello! Happy Monday everyone! Magandang umaga. Welcome to Buhay Online on a Monday, December 12. And dito po, parang medyo malamig ngayon yung panahon. I don't know kung nagkakasakit lang ako or it really feels chilly. Malamig ba, baby? Bakit? Bakit? Nice. Kakasakit yata ako. Parang feeling ko malamig. Well, it's 28 degrees, so it's not hot, actually. Pero feeling ko, malamig. Sana wag akong magkasakit. Hello. But anyway, welcome po. Happy Monday, everyone. And welcome to Buhay Online. And kamusta po yung weekend nyo? So, patuloy pa rin po that everybody's experiencing this holiday rush, no? Ang dami pong mga sale. Yung mga, alam yung Shopee, 12-12 sale kagabi sa midnight lang pala yun, my gosh. So hanggang 2 o'clock. Midnight kagabi hanggang 2 o'clock ng umaga, yung Shopee na yan na sale. Tapos meron ulit ngayon from 8 o'clock to 12. Tingnan mo, baby, yung Shopee, 50%, 75% off. I think hanggang 12 o'clock tapos ulit kagabi. So watch out for yung mga 12-12 sale yan. Hindi ako nag-endorse pero binibigyan ko lang ng information ng ating mga tagapakinig at tagapanood para tulong sa inyong holiday rush. Okay? So regarding ano po ang ating pag-uusapan tungkol ngayon sa yung tungkol sa COVID, wala naman masyadong development dyan except the fact that of course the infections are again increasing, not just in the Philippines but all over the world with regards to the infectious Omicron. Na alam po natin na nakakahawa pero hindi naman siya lethal or dangerous as yung the ones before it like yung Delta or yung Alpha. And of course we have to give reference to the fact that nung araw kasi wala pang makina. Kaya, di ba, marami pang namatay. Ang death rate ngayon naman po ay bumaba na all over the world. But of course, still, syempre, nakakahawa pa rin yun. Okay? So, we still have to be careful. Anyway, okay. Sandali lang I'm just going to, pasensya na. Kasi ayusin ko pa yung desktop ko dahil medyo pa sa panahon kasi meron akong meeting before this telecast. So, I'm just gonna put my headlines for the day, ha? Bear with me, please. Wala na ng signal. Ayan, I'm back. Okay? Wala yung signal. Anyway, have you guys finished your shopping? Well, itong si Elon Musk yung talagang hindi nawawala sa balita. No? Palagi na lang siyang kasali. World's richest man na nga eh. Pati yung kanyang mga vlog, kumikita pa rin. Hindi na niya kailangan ng pera. Hindi na nga niya alam kung saan niya gagastusin yung pera niya, di ba? Kaya kung ano lang discover. Anyway, let me just put this one topic up here on the board. Hold on, please. Bear with me. Konti lang. Ayan, okay? Ayan. Let's put it here. Focus na yung tech gift natin. Okay, let me just remove that. Oops. Ayan, hindi ko na naman remove yung sarili ko. Alright. Okay. So, speaking of ating mga balita for the day, dito sa Philippines, well, we just finished talking about the best tech gifts to give, no? Tapos na yan. Doon sa mga di pa tapos sa kanilang Christmas shopping, ang daming sale ngayon everywhere sa mga mall. Tsaka ang mall bukas po hanggang 10 o'clock. So, yung mga nag-opisina, after office, pwede pa sila mag-shopping, right? Exactly. So dahil bukas hanggang 10 o'clock. Ayan po ang ano ba nangyari sa computer ko? Yan ang hours of operation. Okay? Hold on, please. Bear with me. Lagi kasi wala pa eh. Nanghihingi ng kapalit yung laptop ko. But hinahinay lang because nakaka-invest lang po namin sa negosyo. Okay. Ito, Amazon brings TikTok-like shoppable content. Ang Amazon still continues to be a main choice for shopping, no? Lalo sa Amerika. Hold on. Okay, let me just talk about this topic first. Sandali lang. Ito, sandali. I'll also put it on the board. Okay, pasensya na. Layout ko sa harap niyo. Itong, I have another, wait ha, let me just, pasensya na, sorry. I think this is an important issue to talk about. Study sites need to aid Filipino homes raising PWDs, okay? Importante naman talaga to. Para sa mga household na merong mga PWD. Okay? Here, I'm gonna put it on the board. Hold on, please. Bear with me. Sorry, pasensya na po. But I want to welcome the people watching the show. Magandang umaga sa inyo lahat. Yes. Welcome. Kulang muna kayo dyan po. While I just check this out, okay? Alright. 1 minute. Wala pa. Less than a minute na lang. So welcome, I don't see the names. Welcome po sa Buhay Online on a Monday. Okay, Monday po tayo. Ayan. Alright, there you go. Okay, ayan. Study sites need to aid Philippine homes raising PWDs. Okay? Para sa mga may PWD. Okay, whoops. Filipino families, yung mga Filipino families for raising children with disabilities o yung PWD, persons with disabilities, spend 40 to 80% po more than those who do not. Totoo naman po. Mas malaki po ang gastusin ng may mga kamag-anak or pamilya na may PWD, okay? Leaving them with poverty rates that are 50% or higher compared to other households, okay? These are among the findings in a study by the Department of Social Welfare and Development, o yung DSWD, and the United Nations Children's Fund, UNICEF po, which also made recommendations for the problems it identified. Among those recommendations are, humihingi po sila ng tulong, okay? The provision of disability allowances, the setup of a more comprehensive health database or yung insurance or yung healthcare system, no, to improve the referral of children with disabilities to hospitals, and the reorientation of public policy to accommodate their needs. The report titled Cost of Raising Children with Disabilities in the Philippines and funded by the Australian government was considered a unique survey globally. As the researchers said, they were not aware of a similar national survey focusing on children with disabilities in such detail and comprehensiveness. By far, the main source of extra costs concerns health expenditures, okay? Yun po, yung tungkol sa kalusugan na, di ba, yung insurance, where households with a disability card spent a share of their budget that was almost 3 times more than those of other households. So, mas malaki talagang gastos po ng merong mga PWD inaalaga. The expenses included fees for consultations and therapies, ayan po, medicines and other assistive equipment, followed by transportation and education. Eh, ako nga, di ba po, I've been classified as a PWD for many years po because of the accident that happened na ikinapilay ko. Meron po akong disabled ID. Nang bago ako naging senior citizen, ako po yung nagkaroon ng mga discount sa pagiging PWD. Pero malaki rin po talaga yung gas because I was going to therapy. I had physical therapy for a year, more than a year. Tapos tuloy-tuloy po yung pagkapilay ko, which resulted to my having had a total knee replacement surgery last March of this year. And PWD pa rin po yung status ko kasi po, hindi po ako talaga makalakad ng tama at normal. At the same time, may mga pain. So, I'm still a PWD, even with my titanium knee. Pero nakakalakad na po ako at hindi kailangan. Pero, I cannot walk for malalayang distansya dahil yung po kasing una kong bad leg ay yung left leg. Yun po nung aksidente ko 4 years ago. Tapos, lumala yung kanan, the good leg became a bad leg because it's been supporting my left leg for years. Pero the sedentary life that we led, yung pagtatrabaho ko po sa bahay nitong past 2 years or 2 years of the pandemic, na lagi nakaupo, lumala yung pa ako. Lagi namamaga, lagi masakit. Till I found out na arthritis was setting in, and at the same time, nag-bone to bone na po, kaya sobrang nang excruciating yung tinitis kong sakit ng tuhod ko noon. Ngayon po, of course, after the operation, no, truth be told, I am able to walk without a cane, but I'm still limping at the same time. Yun na nga po, meron pong, we call this stiffness, sa thighs ko and even sa mga balakang ko na may pain po. I do not wake up without pain in the morning, but I'm just thankful to the Lord that I'm able to walk and not be crippled for life as in confined to a wheelchair. Kasi po in my travels before, nag-wheelchair po ako. Tsaka nasa PWD po nga ako nakaupo sa harap ng airplane because kailangan ko yung leg room, hindi pwedeng hindi nasa-stretch yung legs ko dahil nga namamaga at masakit. But anyway, so thank God for technology. I don't walk a cane anymore. Naantay ko pa rin para ko yung full paggaling ng aking paa. Okay? So yun po, the PWDs have extra costs, okay? The main source of extra cost concerns health expenditure. Yun po eh. The expenses included fees for consultation nga po, therapies, medicines, and other assistive equipment, followed by transportation and education. At saka yun nga sakit, surgery. The study cited a family which had to spend 500 pesos in transportation fares for each of 5 times they consulted an optometrist ayon sa mata. Another ended up picking a local clinic instead of a hospital because the fare was much lower. So sa mga walang insurance talaga at nasa poverty level, mahirap, okay? Mahirap na nga pa rin sa amin na may insurance and na may trabaho, ano pa kaya yung nasa poverty level. Travel to metropolitan areas was essential to access some services or medications. One family said they would travel 3 hours and spend 2,000 pesos on fuel to obtain tacrolimus, a drug to prevent organ rejection following their child's transplant. Oh my God. Wala doon sa mercury drug sa probinsya na to. Kailangan pa sila lumuwas. Okay? Okay? While some families with disabled children would stay with relatives in Metro Manila to save on expenses, okay, others had to travel to the capital region every day, including a parent who needed to have their child's hemoglobin level monitored regularly. It was expensive and I'm still paying for it up to today, the participant said. The study also explored the level of access for basic services, okay, and fundamental rights as provided by the Convention on the Rights of the Child. Okay, tapos access to basic services including health, improved water and sanitation facilities, o adequate shelter and education, while fundamental rights referred to meeting acceptable nutritional standards and providing a stimulating environment for kids' development. Ayan po ang dapat importante, okay? Yung nga, yung education, providing shelter, fundamental rights of at saka meeting the acceptable nutritional standards yung sa pagkain, and providing a stimulating environment for the kids' development. Ayan po ang pinag-aanohan ng importansya. Maghihingi lang ako ng water sa aking beloved dahil walang laman pala tong aking jug. Kagabi pa yan. Tsaka lasa na siyang bakal. Wala, the other one, the other side. Bibigyan lang ako ng tubig sa baso. Thank you. Maraming salamat. Thank you very much. So, yan po. Anyway, so the findings suggest that children with a disability card and their families were in a situation of systematic disadvantage across all the above dimensions. Bakit? The group with the highest neglect was made up of children with functional limitations without a disability card. It is noted that a family with an 11-year-old boy suffering from epilepsy had to go to several health facilities for diagnosis. Yan po, palipat-lipat pa sila para makakuha ng second opinion or, di ba, bago nila finally tanggapin kung ano yung condition ng anak. Upon experiencing a seizure at 5 months old, itong batang to was admitted to a public hospital only to be referred later to a private clinic for an EEG test or an electroencephalogram test sa brain po yun. No? The EEG cost 7,000 pesos, but this did not give a clear diagnosis. See? Hindi, what they call it, hindi accurate. During a public forum on December 3, Social Welfare Secretary Erwin Tulfo emphasized that while the DSWD has been conducting interventions to help families with children with disabilities, there was no more to be done. Wala na raw siyang magawa, okay? Ano po ang mga recommendations para tulungan tong sitwasyon na to. I feel and I believe it is not enough. Ito po sabi ni Tulfo. He will help families with children with disabilities to lighten the burden of expenses. It is really expensive. If you have a child or a member of the family who has a disability, okay? UNICEF Philippines representative Oyunsaykan Dendenorov called on the government, development partners, and civil society to ensure that public policy would work for children with disability and their voices would be heard in the drafting of a legislation. Okay, the situation of children with disabilities has long challenged. Okay, diba? Has long challenged the way. Ayan po, ang mga anak na may disability. Okay, the situation with children with disabilities has long challenged the way we have been living. Okay, it has challenged the way we approach inclusiveness in developing and nation building. This study comes at a time when we are recovering from the pandemic that has exacerbated pre-existing difficulties for vulnerable children. Ito po ang sinabi ni UNICEF representative Dendenorov. Okay. Among the policy recommendations made by the study was the improvement of the Department of Health or the DOH's database and the development of multiple entry and referral systems for early detection. Okay? The current registry managed by the DOH needs to increase its coverage and link disability assessment and registration with information about the needs and severity of the disability. Okay? So, sandali lang po check ko lang. May phone in question. Hold on. Oh, sorry. Hold on, sorry. Okay, all right. So sabi po nila, no, the current registry managed by the DOH needs to increase its coverage and link disability assessment and registration with information tungkol po sa mga pangangailangan saka kung ganong ka-severe yung disability. Practical incentives must be provided for cities and municipalities to upload data into the central database. So dapat po nilang pagbutihin ang kanilang database, no? There must also be a disability allowance with a flat amount of 1,000 to 2,000 pesos for all children with a disability ID card to cover the extra cost of living. Okay? So yun nga sinasabi na kailangan yung database consolidate. Sinabi rin po ito ni Senator Amy Marcos. Okay? Kasi po, unconsolidated pa ang database. Okay? Unconsolidated database ng PWD is still a problem sa Philippines. Okay? Ayan po. Dali lang ha. Patuloy pa rin po talaga nagiging problema ito. Right. Hi. Hold on. It's still a perennial problem na ang database ng PWD hindi ayos. Ano bang hindi nagiging madali yan? Computerized na lahat. One click na lang dapat eh. Hindi ko lang malaman ba't ganun. Okay. Let's find out why. All right. Ayan. Unconsolidated database of PWDs still a problem here in the Philippines. Totoo naman. Okay. Senator Amy Marcos last Tuesday pressed for an accurate and a complete national database for persons with disabilities or mga PWDs. Okay. Citing the failure of the government to so much as provide a proper ID card for members of the sector. Yun na nga, di ba? Kasi meron akong PWD ID. Nung kumukuha ako ng senior ID, nung naging senior na po ako, pina-surrender nila yung PWD ko. Sabi ko, it's not the same. Because po, yung PWD ID ko po, kailangan ko yan para travel ako. Yan po pinapakita ko. Not so much, of course, pareho yung benefits, no? Pero yung pagpakita ng information na PWD, kailangan po yung ID na yun kasi yun po yung aking status, PWD, right? Kaya hindi ako binigyan. Pinasurrender niya sa akin yung PWD ko at isa lang daw, senior daw, pareho na rin yun. Eh, hindi po kasi pareho in the sense na yung disability po, hindi naman po disability yung maging senior. Yung benefits ang nagkakapareho dyan. Pero for example, yung pag-upo sa harap because kailangan ng legroom, PWD ka, hindi lahat ng senior pwedeng upo sa harap ng aeroplano kung walang kondisyon na kailangan. Diba? So it's not the same. So I still need my PWD ID card. Okay. During the meeting of the Senate Panel on Social Justice, Welfare and Rural Development, Marcos pointed out that the lack of a consolidated list of Filipinos with disabilities always seems to be our weakness in providing PWD identification cards. Ang listahan na may kapansanan sa atin ay watak-watak. Yung mga recipient ng Pantawid Pamilyang Filipino Program or 4Ps nakalista sa Department of Social Welfare and Development. So DSWD, okay? Yung nagre-receive ng health services kay Department of Health or DOH, yung humihingi ng PWD IDs, peke man o hindi peke, na nasa iba't ibang local government units. Okay? The database of PWDs in the country is scattered. The PWD recipients of the 4Ps are listed with the DSWD. The list of PWDs who avail of health services are also with the DOH naman. So hati-hati. And those who apply for PWD IDs, whether fake or not, are with the different LGUs. The country's latest census recorded 1.54 million PWDs, but the DOH's Philippine Registry for PWDs has only accounted for at least 670,000 people. Solon asks for updated list of PWDs and coronavirus pandemic. Okay. National Council on Stability Affairs or NCPA Deputy Executive Director Mateo Lee Jr. also acknowledged an existing discrepancy in the number of PWDs across the different government agencies. Okay? Kung mamamandate din sa amin sa NCDA, susulong po namin ang database system ay talagang mapag-usapan na sa NCDA para po ang profile ay magmamanage at administer by NCDA. Sa ngayon po, nakakalat yung database. Iba-ibang government agencies, based on the program, meron silang lahat data on PWDs, kanya-kanya silang listahan. If given the mandate, we will push for the database system to be discussed in the NDCA so we can manage and administer the PWD profile. The current database is scattered across the different government agencies based on their respective programs which involve PWD recipients. Okay? While inamin naman yan that there is a slow progress in identifying the exact number of PWDs in the community, Lee assured that the NCDA is aiming to fast-track its systems to include PWDs in the national database. He then noted that NCDA is currently verifying and mirroring the DOH database, but they are also pushing to include the creation of a consolidated PWD database through the national ID system. Isa pa yan, Diyos ko. Yung national ID system, magdadalawang lampas na ng isang taon bago ka in-apply. Hanggang yan, wala pa. Okay, tracking delays, tracing discrepancies, what have you, lahat na excuse on it rhymes, okay? NCDA Division Chief Attorney Rialet Ramos argued that there are delays when LGUs forward the total number of their PWD constituents to the DOH, all right? So, yung total number po ng PWD constituents sa DOH, pinapag-debatean pa. Okay? The discrepancy kasi is due to the fact that the uploading of data to the RPWD, the National Defense, is not real-time as of the moment. They should be uploading, but right now, the data is not current when it comes to uploading, she said during the Senate meeting. Okay? The discrepancy in the recorded PWDs, o kung bakit nagkakagulo pa kasi yung mga tali-tali na yan ng sheet, no? On the other hand, it may be due to the different set of parameters used, according to former NCDA Executive Director Emerito Rojas. He explained to the Inquirer.net over the phone that the current total of PWDs in the country, as reported by the DOH, is accurate and tangible but still incomplete. Okay? You cannot manage something that you do not measure, sabi ni Rojas, okay? Tama yung data ng DOH, kulang-kulang lang na mapopulate yung database, okay? The DOH data is correct, but there were shortcomings in populating the database. Rojas said there may be more than 1.5 million PWDs in the country, and that this figure may even double with the inclusion of cancer and other rare diseases as disabilities under the National Cancer Control Act and Rare Diseases Act of the Philippines. Okay? All right. Okay. Okay. All right. So now, moving right along, let's talk about lifestyle. Diba? Pagka Monday, we say we talk about lifestyle. All right. In computer talaga. It's hanging. Okay. before my thing goes up, okay, let's talk about holiday gifts for women. Di ba kasi tapos na yung sa men? Holiday gifts for women. Well, para madali ang kwento, bigyan na lang ng pera. Siya na bumili ng sarili nilang regalo, right? Because women, it's hard to give women to women na nga rin. Mahirap talaga to give personal stuff like clothes or pants or shirt. A t-shirt pwede, pero it's hard na hindi natin alam yung kanilang talagang style at kung magugustuhan nila yung napili natin. Better yet, to give them the money instead, right? Okay. So, okay, what can you give na gifts this Christmas? Okay, let's find out. For women, ito. May magaganda naman dito sinasabi. Okay? A thing that's simple to give, okay, for example, meron kay Monito Manita or exchange gift is a scented candle, right? Okay? All you need, or a birthday candle, tawag that. All you need to know is their birthday to get them this extra special candle, each of which is formulated to align with the birthday or the astrological sign. Okay, sige. Let me get it now. Okay, right. So it's nice to give birthday candles because all you need to know is their birthday to get them this extra candle, this special candle, which is formulated to align with their birthday, astrological sign, and more. Teka. So yung makita, pretty cool this birthday candle. May tapos na si PWD. Okay, so let me see. Okay, so ba yan? Ba't ako na-discombobulate? I don't know why. And then these birthday candles are pretty cool. I think so. Okay. What's happening? All right. Sorry. Session na po. Nag-hang. Welcome to the show. Whoever's coming late. Magandang umaga. Ganda pa kayo sa umaga. It's a nice sunny day. Okay, at least you can see November, January. How is it all gonna stick? Kaya nag-hang na naman ang computer ko. Uh-oh. Hold on, I can still save the day. Di pa sa lahat ng panahon. Okay, there you go. Those are the birthday candles. Oh, you can't see it. Sorry. These are pretty. Ang hindi ko ikaw ang lahat ng... Okay, here. All right, let's take a look. This is the birthday candle. I think it's pretty cool. Malalaki pa. There, oh. There. Okay. Mali. Yan yung birthday candle. So, merong January 18. It's actually personalized. You can put the actual birthday on the candle. That's pretty cool. I think that's cool. Okay, so yun. Pwede kayong magbigay ng birthday candles. Tapos, pwede rin kayong magbigay sa mga babae ng air fly. Air fly. Ang air fly po ay pag nasa flight po kayo, okay? You can watch flight movies with your favorite Bluetooth headphones, right? Diba? Pero prepare to love the 12 South Fly Air Fly Duo. Okay? Ano po ang air fly? Okay? Let me show you kung ano itong air fly. Parang maganda itong pang regalo. Okay? I'll never travel without the 12 South Air Fly Bluetooth adapter ever again. Yan po, Okay? Ang ganda. Oops, mali. Ano yun? Ito yung air fly. Ipakita ko sa'yo. Hold on. Again. Okay. I will just replace the picture that I have. Madali lang po ito. Yan. Yan ang air fly. Okay? There you go. Yan o. Diba? Para makanood kayo ng mga movies. Right? When you're in flight. So good gift to give. Okay? Very seldom does a product come along that completely changes how we travel. There are already vast number of products that have elevated the way of flying, di ba? Ano po yun mga yun? Yung water-supported neck pillows, eye mask, air tags po yung sinabi ko, yung air tag na nilalagay nyo sa bagahe nyo para at-trace nyo at pag mawala. Simply put, with this Bluetooth wireless transmitter, it becomes possible to watch and listen to films, TV shows, and more from an in-flight entertainment system via your own wireless headphones. Oh, diba? In other words, you can say goodbye to the often terrible airline-supplied pangit na headset na matigas and keep your favorite noise-canceling Bluetooth headphones in your ears. So ano po itong 12 South Airfly Duo Wireless Transmitter? Okay, it is called, ayan, ang tawag po ay Airfly Duo. Okay? Okay? Mhm. Ito po. Ang tawag po dito ay Airfly Duo. 12 South Airfly Duo. So makaka-order kayo sa Amazon. Okay? Ilagay natin dito. Yan. This is called, ayan, we swear by the small but mighty Airfly Duo. Okay? Maganda pong regalo itong bigay. Right? Because, bakit? Why is it a good buy? Alright? Nawala tuloy ang aking Airfly Duo. Ayan. Why is it good? Because ultimately, the Airfly Duo solves one of the most annoying problems about air travel. It is the inability to listen to the in-flight entertainment system with your own quality set of headphones or earbuds. Diba kasi yung binibigay yung kulay black na matigas na minsan sira pa yung isang tenga. Airfly calls itself the missing link between wireless headphones and wired headphone jacks, okay? Meaning that you can also use Airfly well beyond the airplane, including on treadmills, gaming devices, and more. The product works by plugging into the headphone jack of almost any electronic device, connecting to your Bluetooth wireless headphones, and really, that's just it. Okay? It's the simplicity of the Airfly Duo that we particularly love. Upon receiving the device, you'll get the Airfly itself, which measures a compact 4.1 inches, okay, a quick start direction booklet, and a handy drawstring protective pouch, which can easily fit into a travel backpack or even your pocket. Really, no more is needed, and we appreciate that 12 South gives you just the essentials without overdoing it. Okay? I-prepare nyo pa itong Airfly na to with your favorite set of wireless headphones. Mas madali na po, diba? Gumamit ng inyong personal choice na headphones na airplane at huwag yung kanilang pangit na naka-plastic na black. Okay? After fully charging the device with the included charging cable, okay, you are going to be able to pair a set of AirPods Pro within 30 seconds with the push of a couple of buttons, one on the Airfly and one on the AirPods case. During the testing on a nearly completely full airplane, the Airfly had no difficulties producing sound without interfering with other Bluetooth headphones in the small space. Okay? What we particularly loved about the Airfly Duo is the fact that you can share your audio with your travel partner, because the device can be connected to two wireless Bluetooth devices at the same time. So you and your travel partner can simultaneously watch the same movie in flight. Say goodbye to starting and pausing a film on your individual screens at the exact same time. Okay? Ang Airfly Duo po ensures you stay in sync during your film or TV show. Okay? Kunyari po, na-test na po itong Airfly Duo sa isang transatlantic flight from London to New York. The device's battery lasted throughout the entire journey. Can you believe it? According to 12 South, the Airfly Duo can last 20 hours on a single charge. So it can last daw, ha? So even if you don't charge it, you can simultaneously use it with an external plug. So as long as there's a power source nearby, including from a TSA-approved battery pack, you can keep your Airfly flying. So, yun na nga. Yung tinest na flight to London to New York, and it took 20 hours on a single charge, pero okay lang. Okay? Even if you're an Apple user, the Airfly is compatible with devices beyond AirPods as well. And if the Duo doesn't suit your needs, there are other Airfly options out there. There is also the Airfly 46.74 at Amazon. That's a lot. Which, in addition to being capable of connecting to two sets of headphones, it also allows you to put the device into a receive mode to send audio from your phone, car, or speakers. Okay? But there's a lot of things to love about this Airfly Duo. From its small compact size, including the handy drawstring pouch, to the ease in connecting the device to your favorite headphones, it's a terrific product that travelers should be excited to try out. Okay? Kung anong mga cons or anong hindi kinaganda or, diba? Siyempre, pros and cons yan, or what we loved about it. Now let's talk about what we didn't love so much about the Airfly Duo. Diba? There's so much to love about this product, the Airfly Duo, that it wasn't difficult for us to pinpoint any flaws. However, we found it a bit annoying that when turning the air fly off and then back on again, there was a slight lag in connecting our Bluetooth equipped wireless headphones. Though after a few seconds, the two devices paired on their own without an issue. Okay. If nothing else, you may just have to be patient and not attempt to overpair your AirFly. Okay. Let it do its thing. Okay, because it really does it well. So, ang bottom line po, if we're going to be very picky, the AirFly doesn't exactly come cheap. Okay. At just under $50 per device, it is an investment. Okay. It's an investment. It's an investment, okay, for you, because that being said, it's an investment that we believe is going to prove to be worth it in time. Okay? Diba? Kasi, especially if you travel frequently, okay? Overall, the ease of the device makes it worth carrying along every trip. It's compact enough to store in any travel bag, easy enough to connect with a number of devices, and perhaps, best of all, you can say goodbye to airline-supplied headphones over and over. Forever. If you travel frequently or seldom, but have other places to use the transmitter, the AirFly devices are an absolute no-brainer. Kaya, sa labas may nahulog. Huwag naman sana yung aming this aming bicycle ng anak ko. Alright, so that's that regarding the AirFly na regalo. Di ba? Ang daming sinabi ko sa regalong yan. So, yan yung AirFly. Alright. What else can we give our loved ones this Christmas, specifically the women in our lives? Yung sa men, bukas na yun. Ang babae muna. Right? Yes. Okay. So with that, the AirFly. Alright. Ano pang magandang regalo sa mga kababaihan? Scented candles, AirFly. No, I don't need that. Okay, we can give, of course, jewelry, necklaces, or something to wear like medyas, panty, those things. Okay. What is this one? Yung mga razor ng pambabae. It's called the Billy Smooth Operator. Oh my God. Sade, is that you? Billy Smooth Operator ang tawag. It's a deluxe starter kit. Best women's razor. Okay. You can also give yung pag-direct, hindi ko talaga Anyway, sa babae, masyado marami. Yun yung face roller na ginaganyan, Phantom Beauty, and you can buy them clothes or anything, but then if it's mali, hindi naman susuotin, so might as well give your wife or your girlfriend cash na lang. Anyway, puro pang propaganda to eh. Okay, so moving right along, okay. So at the end of the day, okay, you can give clothes, jewelry, all those things. Well, clothes medyo mahirap. Mas mabuti pa pag isama niyo siya pag nag-shopping, di ba? Para yung gusto niya mapipili niya. Whether it's your daughter, or your wife, or your girlfriend, or your mistress. Hindi maganda yan. No. So, ang daming mga gifts pang babae, pang curler, pang lahat, pang luto, air fryer, right? So many things to give a woman. Okay? Yung mga isang set ng sheet mask or pang linis ng mukha, that's also a good gift to give, right? And also cooking implements, cooking devices like yung air fryer ko, bigay ng anak ko. Yung oven ko, bigay ng anak ko. Yung, ano pa ba, bigay ng anak ko? Yung, there's always almost a gadget for cooking or the kitchen na siya rin nakikinabang when we used to live together because now my son's in Manila and I'm here in Pampanga. Okay? So, yeah, those massage things para sa babae, that's a good gift to give. Unisex gift yan. Yung pang-massage ng likod, pang-massage. Ang gusto ko ay yung massage chair. That's what I like, the massage chair. Oh my gosh. Ay, naku. I can only dream, right? Of my own massage chair. It was 180,000. Ha, sana may magregalo. Sa sarili ko, ako magregalo. Alright, so there's a lot of gifts to give women. I could just go on and on and on kasi ako marami akong gusto matanggap. Pero more than anything, marami kong pwedeng orderin sa Lazada or sa Shopee, okay? But at the end of the day, you know, you have to think about the gifts that you give, that it should be useful, di ba? Hindi wasteful. Kasi maraming mga nagre-regalo, bibili ng ganito, lalo na yung mga damit or stuff. It's very hard to give that. It's very personal. If the person, you know, it's not the style of the person, you cannot guess it, you know, not easy. So shopping for clothes or apparel, diba? Depende yan sa inyo kung gaano nyo kakilala yung bibilan nyo, na alam nyo yung style niya or yung size ng paa or anything. Alright? So there. So, yun, travel pillows, neck pillow, cooking implements sa mga babae, okay, and beauty regimen stuff, yan po ang gusto ng mga babae. Okay? So, on that note, okay, I'd like to end that topic on regarding buying gifts for women. Okay? Now, let's go back to the articles of mine. So, meron ditong poster question ako about lifestyle. Alright? Let's put this to the floor about time. Okay, and sumama kayo. Can you make me thinking? I'm feeling a little dizzy. Sobra po. Ako nahihilo. Okay. Strong mind, body, and heart. How to achieve a balance, happiness, and satisfaction in your life, especially in this pandemic and balancing our work home. Okay? Ito po ang topic natin. Naumpisahan today, pero bukas ko na papatuloy. Pero just to introduce to you, strong mind, body, and heart. How to achieve balance, happiness, and satisfaction. Okay? The idea of achieving a balanced life can be overwhelming. Diba po? Considering the wheel of life, health, fitness, career and work, fun and recreation, environment, community, family and friends, partner and love, personal growth and learning, money and finances, and spirituality, especially if you don't know what you should be aiming for and how to start. You can also be confused about how social media portrays a well-balanced and perfect life nowadays of stress-free, beautiful people that can comfortably buy if they want and travel to all these amazing places in the world wherever they wish to. Okay? In truth, you're the only one who can perfectly define and describe what a balanced life is for you. And keep in mind that you learn the best things in life through trial and error. Talaga naman po. Kagaya po nga sinabi ko, ang biggest education na makukuha mo ay sa buhay. Diba? Lessons that we learn from living, lessons that we constantly and continuously gain from living and existing. Okay? The day of achieving balanced life can be overwhelming. It's true. I go through it every day. Okay? So, living a balanced life, okay, is all about experiencing flow in your life. Okay, it's when you encounter the right type and amount of challenge that can match your skills and abilities at the right time, leading to satisfaction and growth. But you need to savor and center your mind on that wonderful feeling that you're expecting a growth. It's something that you're expecting to experience at the moment. Otherwise, you can never achieve happiness, and you will always feel restless and discontented with your life. So, regardless of the current condition, okay, lifestyle or kung ano man ang socio-economic status po ng tao, maniwala po kayo that pwede kayong maka-achieve ng the best life that you deserve. Okay? The best life that you can give more to your loved ones and be an instrument in making this world a better place to live. However, hindi po madaling paraan. This is not an easy path to take. Okay? You need to work on it on a daily basis while being open to the worst challenges and unforeseen changes that may come your way. Most importantly, you need to make efforts to achieve your best health by taking good care of your mind, body, and heart. Okay? So, learn how to adapt to changes and be flexible. Recognize the changes that are happening around you. Then take a moment to breathe and pause. Acknowledge and accept your situation now. Changes can happen anytime. Just like what happened to us during the pandemic, we needed to adapt in the situation. Okay? Changes can happen anytime. Just like what happened to us during the pandemic, we need to adapt to the situation at hand, which is what we're living in now. Okay? So, okay na. It's okay to think about things, but don't worry too much. Don't overthink, because you have to recognize the changes around you. Changes can happen anytime, just like what happened to us during the pandemic. We need to adapt the situation to survive. Okay? So, huwag po tayo masyadong magreklamo for too long. Don't worry too much about the things that you can't have right now and the situations that you cannot control over. Huwag po tayong magmukmuk tungkol sa mga bagay na hindi natin makamit pa. Okay? Live in the moment. Learn from the past. Be hopeful for the future and move on. Diba? Faith, hope, and love. Lagi pong sinasabi. You can never find true happiness if you can't see an ounce of positivity in your current life or condition. A healthy attitude can save you from stress, worry, and sickness. And that we know for a fact. Diba? So, maraming salamat po sa mga tumutok sa atin itong araw na ito dito sa Buhay Online on a Monday. Thank you so much for always being there, for your support. And magkita-kita tayo po ulit bukas. No? Same time, 11 o'clock, same place, all right? Here at Buhay Online. So for those people who miss our episodes here, you can always go to YouTube and look for Broad Stream Cast Communicators page. And right there, all of us broadcasters are there, myself included. And of course, this is Janet Bautista or Jay Bautista saying hello and have a good day. And of course, at the end of the day, 3 things should remain in our lives. That is faith, hope, and love. Thank you so much for joining me for this time. Magkita-kita po tayo ulit bukas po. Huwag po kayong lalayo at huwag po kayong mag-stray away. At lagi lang tayo magkasama araw-araw from Monday to Friday. Thank you so much.